My next story under the theme UMs Gone Wild is entitled, You're Not Even Gonna Buy Me Dinner First? It was one of those flights from Newark to Orlando, aka the unofficial daycare shuttle of the skies. The flight was basically full, except for a few seats we emotionally saving for ourselves. We had about 60 kids, 6 infants, 15 wheelchairs, 1 visually impaired passenger, an aisle chair, and a language assist. At that point, I wasn't sure if we were operating a flight or opening a summer camp at 35,000 feet. Boarding? Oh, it was chaos deluxe. We had a family of 8 all booked in row 21, but somehow they managed to turn 3 seats into a daycare situation. 2 kids per seat. Stacked like carry-ons. I said, absolutely not. This is not a buy one get one free situation. We had to untangle that real quick. Then, because why not? Another kid threw up all over my back galley. Just baptized the area. We had to call for cleaners like it was a full-on asthma situation. I'm standing there thinking, ma'am, this is a beverage cart, not a splash zone. Then came my favorite. A religious family with 12 kids, all under 12, and mom was pregnant again. Dad strolls up to me like he's negotiating a business deal and says he wants to upgrade to the exit row. Sir, you're not escaping your legacy like this. I shut that down so fast. No, sir. You will sit right there with your blessings. You created this situation. You will live in it. Meanwhile, another couple is whisper yelling about how they don't want to sit near children. I said, unless you'd like to sit on the wing, there are kids everywhere. Also, we're going to Orlando. What did you expect? A silent meditation retreat? Miraculously, most of the babies fell asleep, so they got their little moment of peace before the storm. Finally, we get everyone buckled in. Flight attendants strapped in. Captain hits us with, flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. I'm in the back galley doing my silent review, trying to remember my life choices, when I get a feeling. You know that one? Like someone's watching you? I turned around slowly, and there he is. A tiny little boy, maybe 3 years old. Just standing there, staring. No blinking, no emotion, just watching me. I almost levitated. I called the lead. We called the captain. Abort mission. We have a rogue toddler. I got on the PA. Ladies and gentlemen, can all parents please confirm they have all their children? Silence. Not one parent even flinched. So now we're going to do a full cabin sweep like it's a missing luggage situation, but it's a whole human. We get to about row 15 when the little boy casually points to a lady knocked out cold and says that's his mom. I wake her up gently. Ma'am, is this your child? She looks at me like I just asked her to solve a math problem. Huh? What? Yes, ma'am. This small wandering human, is he yours? She panics. Oh my God, where was he? I said, oh, just in my back galley, staring into my soul. She apologizes, buckles him in, and I move on. Fast forward, we're doing service. I'm at his row, minding my business, handing out snacks, when suddenly, I feel 2 tiny hands rubbing up and down my thighs. I froze. Looked down slowly. It's him, the escape artist. Just caressing my legs like he's checking fabric quality. I gently grab his hands and say, sir, you're not even going to buy me dinner first? His mom wakes up, sees what's happening and screams, Johnny, that's sexual harassment. Ma'am, he's 3. Let's bring it down to HR training level 1. She apologizes again. I said, it's okay. Maybe he's just confused about my stockings. These are not roads, sir. No need to explore. I gave him a snack and kept it moving. Later, I'm in my jump seat, finally relaxing, reading my iPad. And I feel it again, that presence. I look up, it's him. Back again like a sequel nobody asked for. Just standing there, watching me. Nowhere to be found. At this point, I'm like, you know what? You live here now. I sat him down in the last row, gave him my little fan, flashlight, markers. We were basically running a daycare in row 30. We played games, drew pictures. He was living his best life. Then turbulence hits, babysitting shift over. I walked him back to his seat. Mom, still asleep. At this point, I was impressed. I woke her up again. Ma'am, your son has completed another independent journey. She apologizes again, puts him in the middle seat. As I walk away, he blows me a kiss. I catch it like I just won an award. Honestly, he was adorable. A tiny, chaotic, slightly inappropriate little angel, but definitely the highlight of my flight.